Hello. So, I hate to say this, but Nosecone, you are the weakest of the deluxe molds. For various reasons. You're just Brawl. You're just a Combiner Wars Brawl. With a drill. And no tank barrel. That's it. Visible head syndrome. It's just Brawl's head. This is not Nosecone. How is this Nosecone? Where's the Nosecone of this? Just a drill. Everything else is Brawl. Combiner Wars Brawl. Hasbro, you did the Technobots dirty in Combiner Wars. You did them so dirty. The Unite Warriors version is a lot better, but I don't own the Unite Warriors version. I wish I did. I really do. Because again, Nosecone is the weakest. I almost called you Brawl because you're just Brawl. You're just a more brown Brawl than Brawl is. With yellow. More yellow and silver. In an orange mouth plate. I don't know. Hasbro, why? Okay. I know I'm ranting. I know this is still my favorite team. But I have a history with this mold with Brawl. So I own 2 versions of Brawl and 1 version of Nosecone. My first Brawl actually broke at the hip. Out of nowhere. Which annoyed me. So I don't have the greatest experience with this mold. But anyways, we're going to take a quick look at some of the detailings. Nice silver for the drill. Like an orangey color for the cockpit. Silver right up here. Yellow. Yeah, the front is very hollow. Because it's just, again, it's just reversed. Yeah, the instructions, if I remember, say this is the front. And this is the back. It's clearly obvious this was originally the front. I mean, you can make this a front if you want to, but I'm going by the instructions, and this is the front. We got all this nice molded details. Autobot insignia on both sides. Again, visible head syndrome. If you have it this way, his head is just there. But if you have this up front, his head is hidden. Autobot insignia right there. There is the top. There is the bottom. He does have rolling wheels, but they are extremely stiff. So he doesn't really roll very well. And yeah. Just poor Nosecone. I already know the title for this video, you know. It's obvious what the title of this video is going to be. I will not be showing the combined modes in this video. I will be showing all the Scramble City these guys can do in the Computron video. But let's get down to transformation. So first, we got to remove the drill. What? Parts forming. Shh. Shh. It's okay. Again, you can plug this up here. And honestly, this looks a lot better. Why is this the front? I don't get it. But yeah, anyways, we're just going to plug that up front. We're going to lift the turret. You're then going to split the legs. And we're going to bring them down on a double hinge. Just like so. Bring down. On a double hinge. And there's tabs that go into slots in the knee. going to bring this portion of the tank turret or tank tread up. We're going to bring this down, rotate it, and then use this hinge to bring all this forward. I'll talk about this later. Next, we are going to bring this up, bring it down, bring up, bring down, flip Brawl's nose cone. I'm sorry. I just can't take this figure seriously because it's just Brawl. This is not Nosecone. And the final step, we just bring the turret down. And there you have Nosecone in his robot mode. His shoulder's a bit loose. Oh well. We can take this off and put it in his hand for a weapon. But honestly, that kind of looks stupid. So I honestly just keep his drill on his back. If I were to keep this guy in robot mode. Anyways, we'll take a look at Brawl's head. Okay, this is not Nosecone. How is this Nosecone? This is just full-on Brawl. There's nothing Nosecone about this except the drill. I'm sorry. I keep rambling. I know. Shut up, Sound Blaster. Shut up. Anyways, we'll take a quick look at Nosecone's head. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. I will review Combined Wars Brutius at some point. And we'll do a comparison with those two. Yellow for the head. Like a maroon for the eyes. Orange for the mouth plate. Autobot insignia right there. Silver for the forearms. Silver for the crotch. Yellow and silver for the legs. Got this maroon-ish color. Going out the back, he's got the tank tread, or tank turret. Articulation. His head can swivel. I guess you could rotate his head for... Can you? No, his head would just spring up. Okay. So yeah, you cannot rotate his head for transformation. Kinda wish you could. Head can do a full 360. Shoulders can do a full 360. You can use the shoulder to bump his own head. Elbows are on ball joints. You can move them all around. Nice bend. You can just do that. Okay, I'm going to mention this before we go on. Where's his stomach? His stomach does not exist. His stomach, I know I've been teasing you guys, but I want to bring in the newest version of Brawl. Because I ordered him through Pulse and I got him, so. Here's the new Brawl. Again, when we get the rest of Combaticons for Age of Primes, I will be reviewing him. But yeah, there's a very, very clear winner here. This one wins. This one just wins. There's no contest. This version wins. Even with the modification, this guy still wins. At least the new one has a stomach. Anyways, you have a waist swivel. Hips are on ball joints. They can move forward. They can move back. He can do the full splits. He does have a thigh rotation. 90 degrees bend at the knee. And the feet, they can move forward. They can move back on this hinge. And you got a bit of ankle tilts. So, yeah, Nosecone. What do I say? He's just the weakest member of this set. This is not Nosecone. This is just a brown, yellow, maroon Brawl. Nosecone, I feel so bad for you, dude. I feel so bad. Actually, give me a sec. Since I actually still have him nearby, here is the G1 Nosecone. It's precious. Honestly, I would say this is precious, but this is very, very debatable. Like, extremely debatable. This one wins. G1 wins. Hate to say, but the original toy just is so much better. Again, what did they do to my boy Nosecone? Okay, I'm gonna go before I keep on rambling. Up next, we will take a look at the next member that I think is the second weakest of this set. So until then, bye bye.